Right. M14 versus Olympia. This debate has been going on for a very, very long time. Ever since 2010 when this game came out. And this is the start of it. This is what started the debate. Which starting room weapon is better? The M14 or the Olympia? And I'm going to set out and answer that question by playing 2 games of zombies. The only difference is that this game, I'll be using exclusively the M14. And the next game, I'll be using exclusively the Olympia. Now, I'll be honest, my bias going into this is for the M14. It's what I always used growing up playing zombies, due to it just being better for points. But recently, I've discovered many people in the zombies community actually do prefer the Olympia. And I can see why. I disagree, but I can see why. Because the damage output is obviously higher. It has a better Pack-a-Punch variant. Like, the Hades is much better than whatever the M14 is Pack-a-Punched. And, I mean, it's just cool. A break barrel, double barrel shotgun, that's cool. I can't deny that. But the M14 has always been the better option for a starting room weapon, simply because it's better for early round points. And that's the purpose of a starting room weapon, in my eyes, is to be that point gun for you. I'm just gonna play these games, see how far we get, see how I feel throughout the game. Here's my predictions going into this. My points early in the game are definitely gonna be aided by me using the M14. However, I think the drop-off of the M14 is going to be a lot more noticeable, especially once I have to Pack-a-Punch. However, with the Olympia game, I feel as though early rounds I'll be struggling to, like, afford doors and perks, but if I'm able to make it to Pack-a-Punch, then I'll be able to be just fine, because the Hades is pretty good. And a lot of people, especially my friends who I bring this argument up to, most of them do say Olympia, but most of them have only really played Black Ops 3, and when they argue which gun is better, they're using the Black Ops 3 variants. And in my opinion, I hate to say, oh, that's invalid. But like, what I mean is, I'm arguing the Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 variants of these guns, because that's where the debate started. That's where the debate lies right now, in my opinion. And there will never be a true decisive winner. This argument is going to continue, but I just thought it'd be fun to see which game I can get to a higher round on. So we're doing pretty good on points now, but I think I'm going to need to buy some ammo here. Sometime in the next round, I'll end up opening this door here, and then I'll start making my way to the stage. Get power on, get some jug going. I'm going to need to see if I can secure Pack-a-Punch early on now, because I'm definitely going to need that, because the drop-off for the M14 damage-wise is it's going to be pretty jarring. And I'm also curious to see how this thing does against dogs. I imagine it will be okay. Is this going to be a dog round? Nope. Alright, not a dog round, so we're going to open up the next area. But I don't want to stray too far from my wall buy here, because I might need to buy some more ammo. Yeah, so far the M14 certainly isn't doing bad. It's a perfectly capable weapon up until, like, round 7, 8, 9, 10, somewhere around that. I don't know. I don't really use it much past round 5, because my go-to map where I used to buy this all the time was on Ascension. And then once I hit round 5, I would go by the door to open up, like, the area where the platform is, and oh, that did not... What the fuck? My gun didn't reload. Anyway, as I was saying, by like round 5 I would buy the MP5K. I think that down was mostly on me. I swapped weapons too early to skip the loading of the next round into the chamber, but I just did it too early. We definitely have a really good amount of points. This thing is certainly doing well in that aspect, which like I said, is why I consider the better choice for the starting weapon. Yeah, like I said, I never really used the Olympia all that much, so it'll be interesting to see how that does. Yeah, usually I'd grab the MP40 here, as many people would, but, you know, I can't. Alright, I might need to move. I just don't have the firepower to deal with all those zombies in that area. This is definitely my favorite version of the M14, I'd say. It just feels good. We're already out of ammo, so I need to get this power going. And I need to grab Jug, and then I'm gonna Gonna grab some more ammo here. See, not spending points on other guns is actually helping me out so far. I already got the whole map. Well, not the whole map, but half the map at least. The side that I really care about. I don't think double tap 1.0 is gonna help me out much here. I mean, I could get it when I've got everything else and just to see. Yeah, now I'm curious. Now I'm curious if like the M14 is limited by my trigger finger or if there's like a fire rate cap to it right now. Interested to see that. And we got our first dog round. Hopefully this is the strat. Uh-oh. Good thing I have Jug. Yeah, I feel like the Olympia might actually fare better against dogs. It usually does. Shotguns are pretty good against dogs. Yeah, that was pretty harmless actually. That wasn't bad. Pretty much now what we're gonna do is just save up to go to Pack-a-Punch because I think that's gonna be more important than Speed Cola for us right now. Still doesn't take a whole magazine to kill him. Probably 4 or 5 shots. M14 feels pretty good to use. I'm not gonna lie. Just like firing its whole magazine into a horde like that feels pretty good. Need some ammo here. Yep. All right, ammo time. There we go. Alright, there's round 8 done. I'd say we might as well just go get Pack-a-Punch. I mean, why not? And alright, round 9, and we are already Pack-a-Punching the M14. Yeah, this thing has been pretty good on points. Not bad whatsoever. Anyway, if I remember correctly, this is actually Takia's favorite weapon is the upgraded M14. So it's kind of funny we ended up playing as Takia. That's pretty cool. Is it Takeo or Takeo? I've heard people say Takeo, but I always said Takeo. I think the only place I've heard people say Takeo was like... Y'all remember those fucking Nazi zombies in real life videos? I can't remember the people that made them, though. They'd all dress up like characters and they go around. Although Takeo mostly wasn't there. I didn't think they had a Asian to play him, so... it was just Nikolai, Dempsey, and Rick Toppin. Let's go grab that Speed Cola. Love me some cola. You guys seen like the nutrition facts on those fucking things? Like I saw that. I don't know if it was a meme, but I feel like they were actual like what you'd find on the bottle or something. It was kind of crazy. There was like 3,000% of like your sodium intake or something, and there's just like all these crazy additives. Yeah, I've always wondered what they would actually have to put into these drinks to make them have the effect that they do. Like, Speed Cola has definitely got cocaine in it. 100%. I'm struggling a little bit with the dogs. I don't know if it's because this thing is just semi-automatic and not full auto, or if I didn't have, like, a very good position there. Maybe I should have been camping. Yeah, I was playing Kino with some buddies earlier, and they were, like, wanting to buy that door for some reason. This was on Black Ops 3, but still, same concept of a map. And I was thinking, like, why would you ever buy that door? You never buy that door. That's like, that is the door you don't buy. Like, oh, I always buy that door. I'm like, what are you talking about? Where did you learn these strategies? You obviously were not watching Mr. Waffles and Noah J and Smith Plays. Like, come on. Although he did move to, like, Fortnite content, I do believe, for a while. Like, I was kind of like, oh, man, where am I going to get my Call of Duty Zombies content now? I think Lex did similar content as well. Other good content creators I like. Tim Henson, he's good. He stepped away for a little bit from Zombies. I don't know if he's back. I think he is. I feel like I've watched a couple of new Zombies videos from him. And Crazy Rabbit's good. He's funny. He's a funny dude. There was a while there where he and Tim were doing like smallest map. It was like, oh, this is the real smallest map. This is the real smallest map, and just kept getting smaller and smaller. That was fun. That was a good watch. Right now, I'm seeing a couple of smaller Zombies YouTubers sprouting up, and I mean, nothing against these guys. Obviously, if you like them, you like them. But I don't know. I've watched a couple of videos. I'm like, it's not really for me. But they're doing like the same sort of challenges or playing the maps and doing whatever some other people are doing. I don't know. Just I don't know, something with the presentation I don't like. Again, nothing against these guys by any means. They got more subscribers than I do, so they're doing something right. Like I said, there was this channel that popped up like 2 years ago or so called With Friends. They did the like the Zombies bingo card, and like fastest to 100,000 points and fastest back down to 0 or something like that. That was cool. they were doing some cool stuff. But I checked up on their channel recently, and it seems they kind of stepped away from zombies content, at least for the time being, because they're doing like a bunch of podcast episodes now, which, I mean, they don't seem to be doing too well. But as long as they're doing what they want to do and making the content they want to make, then that's all that matters. If they don't care about views and they just want to put content out that they want to produce, then more power to them. I respect that. I just kind of wish they kept making the zombie stuff. I really liked watching their stuff. They had some fun ideas. They had some really unique ideas, like the zombies bingo card. I'd never even thought of that. That was cool. Shit. Oh, I gotta start paying attention. This is going pretty smoothly so far. No complaints from me. I haven't been watching my back when I shoot into the horde. Every so often I'll get caught off guard, but this thing's putting in some work. I'm impressed. We are moving up the rounds pretty quickly. This thing is having no trouble so far in putting down zombies. Yeah, I'm definitely going to start sticking to the front of the stage, though. I think that's going to end up being safer for me in the long run. We are in the year of our Lord 2025, aka the year Black Ops 2 takes place, and I'm sitting here saying, what the fuck? Where's our cool Black Ops 2 technology? Treyarch. These rounds would actually go by faster if I wasn't talking and walking the zombies in circles. Might try to focus up here and just get through some rounds. Oh my gosh. Did not know where I was going. Yeah, the M14 actually has a problem putting down the dogs. Yeah, look at that. I was hitting my shots there. I notice I'm missing a little bit, but yeah, that took half a mag to put down that dog. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna end up doing is getting to round 20 and then just like seeing how I feel, not seeing which game I can get farther in. Because if I really wanted to try hard this crap, I could probably sit here till like 30 or 40, and I do not feel like doing that whatsoever. That does not sound fun to me. Because obviously any gun past round 20, 30, 40 is going to drop off. Like, that's not going to be unique to either of these weapons. So I feel like through the first 20 rounds would be a fair comparison for what these things can do for you. Yeah, so far no real complaints from this gun. It's performing like slightly above expectations, honestly. By no means is it like good. I would never use this past like any other weapon. There's plenty other stronger things, but I mean it's pulling its own weight. It's not bad. I can use it. We're getting to the point where I'm gonna have to start buying ammo in the middle of a round now. Yeah, training in zombies is very much all about your surroundings and just knowing what you can get away with, knowing how to manipulate the zombies' path to you, because they're just gonna take the most direct path. So you can kind of lead them one way and lead them the other. And I've tried showing some people that aren't super avid zombies players, but it's not an easy thing to teach. You really just got to feel it out. It took me a while to get the hang of it. Then again, I was super young. I don't remember learning. As far as I can remember, I've just been able to kind of do it. My trigger finger's starting to get tired. Oh my goodness! There we go, round 20! Yay! Alright, that was the M14 game. Overall, not bad. M14 definitely exceeded my expectations, but I'll see you guys in the Olympia game. Alright, this is our Olympia game. So yeah, after my M14 game, I'm pleasantly surprised. It was not bad. I didn't feel like I was struggling at all with it. I had that one down very early on in the game, but other than that, it was almost perfect. No real complaints for me, other than it does start to hurt your trigger finger in the later rounds because you're just dumping mags into the horde. Alright. I'm interested to see how I'm going to fare with the Olympia. I'm much less familiar with it. I use it a lot less. But, yeah, I'm going to try here. I'm going to try my hardest to do right by it. Oh, that shot just didn't register. You know, reloading after every 2 shots isn't ideal, but reload's actually not as bad as I remember it being. Yeah, I can definitely tell I'm going to be struggling for points more in this game. Yeah, we got past round 2 and we were under 500 points. Granted, I did buy Quick Revive, but still, just saying, not ideal points-wise. But this thing, it's fun to use. It feels satisfying to get up close and personal and kill a zombie, and you know, it certainly served its purpose as a gun that's going to power you through some early rounds. But I'm just excited to get this thing Pack-a-Punch. The Hades is a fun gun to use. I used this gun on the multiplayer a little bit recently, and really the only drawback of it is it just being a double-barrel shotgun. A bubble barrel. It's putting up work. I'm interested to see how long it's going to be a one-shot kill. I do not recall. I haven't used it in a long time. Alright, we are already going to be needing to buy ammo. After this round, we'll get moving. But we have about half the points right now as I did last game. Also, we need to, I need to double check that. I did not one-shot that zombie. One-shot that guy. Okay. You're still able to one-shot him. When Black Ops 3 came out, that kind of skewed people's opinions of all the shotguns because they were significantly reworked for that game, where they were just overall much better. And so, you know, when Zombies Chronicles came out and the Olympia was in that, people were like, "Oh wow, it's so good. It's so good now." It's like it's much better, but well, of course, because all the shotguns in Black Ops 3 are really good. So naturally, the Olympia is going to be very good. Yeah, like I said, like when I'm arguing M14 versus Olympia, this is the game I'm talking about. Mainly Black Ops 1, maybe Black Ops 2, but primarily Black Ops 1. Ooh, almost had my back turned for a second too long. Oh, that was a two-shot. This is not good. It is consistently a two-shot now, I believe. Yep. Yeah, Black Ops 1 is definitely not known for its good shotguns. It has the Spaz 12, and that's about it. You know, some people obviously are going to defend the Olympia, but besides, like, our argument for the Olympia and M14, the Spaz is really the only good shotgun, and its major drawback was just there was no ammo in it whatsoever. Alright, we're going to go link this and buy ammo, because I have a feeling the next round is going to be a dog round, and doing a dog round without Jug doesn't sound very fun. Still a one-shot to the dogs, that's good. There we go, that was pretty good. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Like, shotguns are usually pretty good against the dogs. Now I just need to see if I can survive to Pack-a-Punch this thing. Grab Jug. Probably grab Jug first. Definitely grab Jug first. Alright, I'm just gonna grab that, play it safe, and grab Jug. Give myself a window to grab it. It honestly might be falling off at about the same time the M14 did. I think around here it was a 5-shot, which is more than half of its magazine, so you know, still comparable, but of course the Olympia using both shots to kill a zombie is, in my opinion, a little more drastic than the M14 needing more than half of its magazine to kill one zombie. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to start grouping these guys up and just shooting into the mass, because taking them out one by one isn't gonna be super vital anymore. Oh yeah, this thing is this thing is struggling to put down zombies now. I don't think I was struggling this much with the M14. I might have already been Pack-a-Punched by now. I think, by the end of this round, I was Pack-a-Punched, and that's definitely not going to be the case with this thing. Alright, we're going to need to buy more ammo. You weaken a lot of zombies at once. That's what's really good with this gun. I like that quite a bit. Let's teleport and Pack-a-Punch this thing. Let's get the Hades. The Hades is one of the biggest Pack-a-Punch glow-ups of any gun, honestly. It gets so much better. So cool. And I've noticed the reload actually gets faster when you Pack-a-Punch it. That's cool. Oh, that's awesome. Sets them all on fire. Dragon's Breath is sweet, dude. Alright, let's go grab speed. I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible as I can be with these games. Obviously, like I said at the beginning, I prefer the M14 usually, but I'm really trying my best both these games. Trying to put down the Olympia and being like, oh, this thing sucks, just because I don't use it properly. I'm trying to use these weapons, both of these weapons, to the best of my ability. Yeah, this has been pretty fun so far. I might have to look into doing this to Black Ops 2 as well. We'll just have to see. Black Ops 3 might be a different story. I might have to use a mod menu to give myself the guns, because otherwise they're just box weapons. And the Hades can put in some freaking work, man. I will not lie. Like, it was kind of tough getting through those later rounds, like 8 and 9 with the unupgraded Olympia. But other than that, this thing eats. The Hades fucking eats, man. It's good. The Hades is fun. It's powerful. The reload becomes a non-issue once you got Pack-a-Punch and Speed Cola. Dog rounds certainly help out with the ammo situation, and I've been getting pretty consistent drops as well, so that's definitely a factor to consider. Yeah, the Olympia is definitely like the safer weapon. I feel safe using this thing, which is something I definitely appreciate. The shotgun is excelling at everything it should excel at. So for me, I've been getting really lucky with my max ammo drops. So thankfully, I haven't really had to buy pack-a-punched ammo for this thing yet. But if someone gets a drop rate, you know, it's a little slower than mine, they get a little less lucky. They're going to be spending some points buying ammo, the Olympia. Which, in my mind, could actually be a fair trade-off, as long as you're making your points back. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy ammo. Let's be safe. Oh, yeah. Still don't have to buy ammo. I'm getting so lucky, dude. If your main concern is taking out these dogs, then the Olympia is going to be the right gun for that job. Like I said, I was having trouble with the M14 taking out the dogs. The Olympia does not give a shit. The Olympia will eat right through them. Yeah, here we are, round 20 already. This game has flown by. Yeah. If I'm going for late rounds, I'm definitely picking the Olympia. This is a good gun to use. This is solid. I'm not scared about, you know, bumping into a zombie, getting trapped, bumping into a wall. Like, just turn around, shoot, turn back around again to keep going. Here we go. Round 20, man. Man, I'll tell you what. This Olympia right here, the Hades, that just took out round 20 zombies like it was nothing. Like it was fucking nothing. This thing rips, man. You upgrade this thing, the Hades fucking rips. But yeah, that's round 20 done, so we're going to make our final stand, and I'm going to evaluate both of these guns at the end of the video and come to my conclusion. You know, round 21 zombies, this thing is not a one-shot. I think it's not a one-shot to one particular zombie. But it doesn't have to be. It deals out a ton of damage to a horde, which I think should be its job. So yeah. Oh, we're not going to survive long in here. Ooh! Oh, am I still alive? Oh, jeez, I thought I was going to die there. Thought I was going to get stuck. Oh, this is it. Oh, no way! Holy crap, that's crazy. I thought I was dead again. Oh, I'm dead here, though. Yep. Huh. Man, that's awesome. I don't think I would have survived that long with the M14 doing that sort of crap. Oh, I cannot go down on insta-kill. No way. I won't allow it. I won't allow myself to go down on insta-kill. How'd I get a crawler? Oh, my Mustang Sally. Holy shit! No way! I just made it through round 21 doing like a bullshit suicide strategy. Granted, I did go down. I went down once. But I think if I was really, really playing smart, I could have avoided that. Man. Alright. So yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I am impressed with the showing from both of these guns today. The M14 was able to get me a ton of points early on, really secure that early game, get that early pack-a-punch on round 8 or 9, and then like it continued being viable throughout round 20. Now, the drawbacks with it, I had to turn my attention away from where I was walking consistently to be able to do enough damage to the horde to kill him. I would pump the whole magazine into that horde and have to turn around, and that's a lot of time where I'm not looking at where I'm going. A lot of time where zombies can close in on me, can get behind me, and just trap me. So it's I don't feel as safe using the M14, but it does its job really well as a starting room weapon, and it's going to get you through those early rounds. On the other hand, the Olympia, I was struggling for points early on. Not terrible. It helps that Keynote is a small map. There's only a couple doors, but I was just barely able to afford Jug by the time I got there. With the M14, I had maybe like 4,000 or 3,000 points. I'm not sure. Ammo would have been an issue with the Olympia if I hadn't gotten lucky with max ammos, but once I hit about round 15, the M14 needed ammo purchases to keep it going in the middle of rounds as well. So I'd say about both of those guns are fairly equal in that category. The huge difference for me is how safe I felt using the Hades against the Horde. When I was using the Hades, I was just pumping 2 shots into the Horde and able to turn right back around, reload, and focus on where I was going. And just the damage to the group I was able to do to those zombies, it felt good. I was able to tear through hordes pretty quickly, and I was super impressed with that. If I was going for late rounds and I had to pick either of those guns, I would 100% choose the Olympia. The Hades is so damn good against hordes of zombies. But if you're not going for late rounds with either of these 2 guns, if you had to pick one for the early game, I would still recommend the M14 just because of the points it's going to be able to get you. I have very little against the Olympia now. Seeing what it can do once it's upgraded, I knew it was going to be good. I knew it was going to do some damage. I didn't know I was going to feel that safe using that gun on round 20. You guys saw what it did on round 21. That was a last stand sort of thing, and I made it through the round. I took it down, but I made it through the round, for the most part, just using the Hades. That really impressed me. I was impressed with how well I was able to defend myself. So, all in all, it really just comes up to preference. For me, starting weapon, I'm choosing M14. But if you want the Pack-a-Punch Olympia, I would totally recommend grabbing something else off the wall to get you points, and once you have enough to Pack-a-Punch, going and buying it for 500 points, and then spending the rest of your money to Pack-a-Punch that. It is perfectly viable to use that late game. Against the dogs, the M14 struggled a little bit. The Olympia blew it out of the water. It was incredible. Those dogs did not stand a chance. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you want more zombies content in the future. Let me know if you want me to try this in Black Ops 2. I might hop on Transit and give it a shot. So yeah, that's going to be it from me. I'll see you guys in the next one.